Hello, ma'am. Good morning and good morning, classmates. I am Mutilan Bansil Tola, third year BTLAD Home Economics student. And in this morning, we're going to discuss about what is Down syndrome. So, Down syndrome is primarily caused by an extra chromosomes, which is 21 due to a cellular accident during maternal germ cell formation. In rare cases, it results from an inherited tendency for chromosome 21 to break off and join another chromosome, usually number 14. So, what is the characteristic of a children that have a Down syndrome? So, it is typically have moderate to severe intellectual disability. So, sila yung mga batang may mga disability like slow physical development, yung hindi masyado sila tumatangkad or slow lang yung pagtangkad nila, pag-develop. Flaccid muscles, stocky build, short hands, yung mga mababa lang mga kamay, flattened facial feature, yung nag-iibang muka, heart defects, yung may mga sakit sa puso, and a oriental facial appearance. So, sila yung mga bata na merong Down syndrome. So, life expectancy, so, with improvement of medical care, so expectancy has increased to around 50 years. So, though most individuals develop Alzheimer's like brain lessons by age 35. So, ibig sabihin daw, so with the help of the technology, no, the medical care, yung may mga sakit na Down syndrome daw ngayon ng mga tao or mga bata, umaabot na daw sila ng mga 50 years old. But yung mga tao naman daw na may mga Alzheimer, like yung sa mga brain, like brain tumor, then sila naman yung hanggang sa 35 age lang yung nakakaya talaga nila. So, speech and language in children with Down syndrome. So, ito yung mga batang nahihirapan magsalita. Ito yung rason kung bakit sila nahihirapan magsalita at saka umintindi ng language na may mga Down syndrome. So, expressive versus receptive language. So, children often struggling more with expressive language, yung pagsasalita. So, nahirapan silang express yung pagsasalita nila, bumigkas ng letter, then receptive language, yung pag-iintindi. So, vocabulary versus grammar. So, vocabulary acquisition is generally easier than grammar. So, mas mas madali sila nakakaintindi kaysa magsalita. So, sequencing and articulation, many children faces challenges with sequencing sounds and words. So, kadalasan sila kaya sila nahirapan kasi sa mga sounds na mga hindi nila masyadong nabibigkas, as well as intelligibility and articulation. So, fluency issues. So, some children use short phrases, while others can engage in longer conversation but may have fluency difficulties. So, intervention and support. So, ano ba yung mga program ngayon na nag-help sa mga bata na nahihirapan magsalita or umintindi ng mga words, which is yung may mga Down syndrome. So, speech and language program. So, meron tayong speech and language program. So, a comprehensive individual's approach is recommended involving the child, family, teachers, and community members. So, next is rule of speech language pathologies. So, sila yung mga professionals, guide, and facilitators na nagpa-facilitate ng communication development ng bata. So, speech development stages. So, birth to one-word period. Focus on sensory stimulation to develop auditory, visual skills, and also early communication strategies should be introduced to help infant express their needs and reduce frustration. So, we have 1 word to 3 word period. Focus on vocabulary and sentence length. So, treatment targets vocabulary development. So, for example, words for everyday activities like cooking, craft, and play, and increasing sentence length from single word to phrases. So, pragmatic skills. So, developing skills such as making requests, greetings, and conversational turn taking. And the next is sensory integration, using sensory experiences to help children transition from understanding messages to producing language either through signs or speech. So the following speech development stages is sabi dito nakakatulong dito sa mga bata para mas ma-develop yung kanilang understanding and speaking. So, next is preschool through kindergarten. So, ito naman yung mga stages na pwede makatulong sa kanila sa school. So, receptive language, focus on auditory memory, following direction, concept development. For example, yung color, shapes, direction. So, yung mga tinuturo sa mga kindergarten. So, expressive language, so expand vocabulary, then utterances and teach grammatical structures, example, word order or plurals. Then, pragmatic skills encourages appropriate communication for daily activities such as asking for help, greetings, and role playing. Like, for example, making cupcakes or gracing a doll. So, yun yung mga nakakatulong sa kanila. And another one, or the final, is the speech therapy. So, target sounds production, oral motor skills, and improving the legibility of speech through ongoing exercises. So, itong mga stages na to is na mas nakakatulong ito para mas ma-develop yung pagsasalita ng mga student or ng mga children with Down syndrome sa kanila sa pag-iintindi nila. And that's all. Thank you so much po.